Hi everyone, and welcome to this Endgame build overview video. It's been 10 days since PoE 2 Early Access launched, and we are already seeing some absolutely wild builds dominating the endgame. In today's video, I'd like to share the most impressive builds the community has been sharing so far. I'll present each build briefly, and if you want more details, video links will be in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get into it. First up is the 3-stat stacking Invoker from Saze. This is a really cool build concept that excels because build mechanic providing both offense and defense is always superior. This is a perfect example. Combined with the Invoker Ascendancy, you end up with a phenomenal elemental melee build that offers speed, defense and area of effect. It's absolutely perfect. Our next build is the Cast on Shock Orbital Cannon Archmage from Grimrow, which survived the recent nerfs. It's a mana stacking build, so, for the new player, you basically get as much mana as you can, which will grant you an insane amount of DPS. This is achieved through the Archmage gem, unique items, and passive skill tree nodes. The true magic comes from the Lightning Conduit skill gem, which deals monstrous damage. The build offers both excellent clear speed and single target DPS. Note that the Chaos Inoculation version is very vulnerable to stun and freeze, as PoE 2 currently lack ways to become immune to these ailments. Let's move on to the next build. Fire Conversion Big Ignite One-Shot Boss Titan. This extremely cool build is designed for bossing, but also works well for clearing. Two creators contributed for this build. Connor Converse, aka 1 Mana Left, who created the initial concept, and Emerical. The build stacks strengths and ignite effect using Hammer of the God to one-shot bosses. Emerical discovered an incredible combo using two unique jewels. From Nothing, which allocate passive in the radius of a keystone using Resolute Technique, and Against the Darkness, which grants random modifiers, but we will take 4% increased damage as extra fire damage and 4% increased strength. These two uniques provide an incredible amount of offense and defense, making this build an absolute marvel. Next are two builds from Junggrown. Given the view numbers on his video, you've maybe heard of these builds, but I could not make this video ignoring Junggrown's creations. The first is the Vinaro Gemling Legionnaire, a poison build stacking gem levels to achieve ridiculous DPS. While likely to be the highest DPS build for a while, it lacks defensive capabilities. Note that, while I was recording this video, GGG announced a nerf for this build. The second build from Junggrown is SRS Autobomber. Despite being nerfed, it remains viable and represents why I love Path of Exile so much. The build creates a chain reaction that not only melt enemies, but might even stress the server due to intense particle effects. This is the greatest satisfaction to see this kind of build in action, and I truly hope that we will see more of this kind of build in the next few days. The mechanic of this build revolves around the Fire Flower Solar Unique Amulet and the Necromantic Talisman Keystone, which makes your amulet stats apply to your minions instead. The final build is one of my favorites, which I played at the early access start, Ball Lightning Arrow Deadeye from Gun. Deadeye is an absolutely amazing ascendancy, and the synergies between lightning skills makes it top tier. It is incredibly fast, with great DPS, excellent at both clearing and boss fights. However, it's not very tanky, so you'll need to make sure to kill anything before they hit you. And that's it for today's list. Which one of these builds would you like to play? Are there even crazier builds that I didn't mention? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and until my next video, take care of yourself and bye!